Hello? 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 Hello, hello? Okay, yeah, that works. Rad. Alright then. Hello everyone. eNews20 here with another stream for Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm well aware that I streamed for 6 hours yesterday, and originally, as always, my plan is not to stream today, but I did it anyway. Simply because I want to. Nothing more than that. Oh jeez, so many of you guys. So, today we're going to be going for like 2 hours at most. Like maybe it'll be slightly longer, maybe it'll be slightly shorter, I don't know. It depends. Ah jeez, I forget how much there is in Jiminy's fucking journal. It never frickin' ends. But I always have that thing where I don't like the new icon. Like I want to get rid of it. That's why there's some games where the new icon for whatever it is you're playing doesn't want to despawn. Like you can interact with the thing as many times as you want, but it just doesn't want to go away. And I don't know how to make it go away in some games. Like what's a good example? Ah, jeez. There's a lot. Resident Evil Revelations, I've been playing that on the Switch. I did a stream for it once, and now I'm just playing it on my own time. Because I just like, oh, a celebratory stream because I got a new game. It has achievements, and you unlock the achievements, and they get added to the list on the top screen. And they've never changed to old. Like the new icon is there when you get them, and it always stays there. Like I don't know why. It's like it's not new anymore. I got this like 5 game hours ago. Why is it still there? That kind of stuff bugs me. What's another one that... There was another good example for that, and I don't remember what it was. Album. Oh yeah, I don't have an album for there yet. So yeah, as you can see, I have Atlantica here. So I did a few things off screen that I didn't want to do in the actual game. And that was, one, I cleared both the gummy routes, so the road to Atlantica and Port Royal are open. 2, I did the first song in Atlantica, which was Swim This Way. And, let's see, 3, I did the first page in Winnie the Pooh's book, which was with, yeah, indeed, which was with Piglet. And then, the last thing I did was I went to Disney Castle and I trained up my drive forms. So, Valor and Wisdom are both now level 4, which is their current max until I get limit form. Then they'll all be available for an upgrade again. I didn't upgrade my summons though. Chicken Little. I could have, but I just didn't.
Wow. This place is
kinda different.
And yes, behind the scenes grinding. It's no big deal. I don't think it's anything major anyone needed to see. And if you really want to see it, my Let's Play still exists, and I did all that, complete with like first time reactions to everything going on. Anyway, howdy Pete, I didn't expect you to be here actually.
Organization 13?
only one way to find out.
Organization 13, the Heartless, maybe both. Naval map. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so I'm so happy that I took the time to upgrade, you gotta leave in like half an hour for lunch and then class. Okay, yeah, understandable. No worries. I'm gonna be doing a bit. This world's actually pretty short. If I really want to, and like if I wanted to skip cutscenes, I could probably complete this world in half an hour. But I'm watching all the cutscenes again, so yay. Oh yeah, what was the last thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, well that. Since I upgraded my forms, I now have those additional growth abilities on Sora and his base form, so now I got a higher jump, and I have Quick Run. Which, I don't know why this is called Quick Run. It definitely I talked about this last stream, but it should not be called Quick Run. It doesn't make any sense.
Take treasury.
Aye, and thanks to the curse put on it,
We are neither among the living nor the dead.
Really? 'Cause you look like regular pirates to me.
But in the moonlight.
Oh, sorry about that. My controller fell. I hate it when that happens.
Whoa! Now I get what you were
You
saying.
barely touch this mic, and it just like makes gigantically annoying noises.
If you see two doofuses and a brat holding a keyblade, steer clear. They got a kind of magic that don't belong in this world, see? And nobody knows what it'll do to you. Especially when the moon's showing what you really are.
A match for Barbosa, you say?
Hey!
See there? I knew it. Those are the punks I was telling you about.
Who are you calling punks? It's Sora, Donald, and Goofy to you, and don't you forget it.
That we won't. And we'll engrave it on your tombstone, to be sure.
Whoa, I like your style.
Man,
He's gonna kill us, Pete. You sick fuck.
The rest, bring me that medallion.
Aye.
But yes, this is Port Royal, aka the Pirates of the Caribbean world.
A few of you?
I can't wait till Nico B gets here. I'm really curious as to what he'll think of this. I don't know like what his opinion on Pirates is, but it's still like one of the most insane things. This is the first example of something crazy being in Kingdom Hearts. Like nothing in Kingdom Hearts 3 compares to Pirates debuting in Kingdom Hearts 2. But I will say I am so happy.
Be saying your prayers. Hey, watch out! They can see you. Stay away from.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, Pete. I didn't even realize what I was saying. I was talking about that Pete, the actual dickwad Pete. Gosh, that's really funny and unfortunate. No, I meant Pete. The cartoon Pete. Evil Mickey Mouse Kingdom Hearts Pete. I didn't even realize that. I'm like, oh right, you guys have the same name. Oops. I'm so glad this world is back in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like wow. And it looks even awesomer. And also Sora, Donald, and Goofy's style changes for the Pirates world in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like they actually get like full-on pirate attire, and they look freaking awesome. Sora, you maniac. Of course, the Pirates of the Caribbean, it's like a live-action thing, so like all the actors are like big name. I highly doubt they got anyone back to do the voices for any of the actors. Like, if someone wants to Google that, you can, because I'm a little curious. But I'm also like 100% sure that none of the voice actors for the Pirates characters in Kingdom Hearts are from the movie. Like, Jack Sparrow is absolutely not Johnny Depp. I don't think Will Turner is Orlando Bloom. I don't know the lady. I don't know what her actress's name is, unfortunately. And I also don't know what Captain Barbossa's actor is, sorry. But I'm 99% sure it's not the same ones. Because there's no way. I mean, they can get everyone else for all the other Disney roles, but the other Disney voice actors, they don't have that kind of pedigree.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
Elizabeth! Stop!
Woody. Oh, they don't have Tom Hanks? I didn't even think about that. I should rewatch. Are the Toy Story trailers available in English yet, or are they still only Japanese? Because that didn't even cross my mind that since they are going to Toy Story, they have Woody and Buzz Lightyear voiced by respectively Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, right? And I believe those guys are pretty big. So, huh? It's unfortunate, but I mean they did a pretty good job with like the Danny DeVito voice double for Phil and who's the other one? that they did a voice double for. Mushu. And for Mushu, those voice doubles are pretty good, so I'm sure they can find some good people. Who else was interesting? Got nothing now. Howdy there. Yeah, I mean, Johnny Depp never happening. I mean, at the same time, I think the most prolific one they have out of all the voice actors probably would be James Woods. But, I mean, I don't know. That guy, he always voices Hades, though. I don't think there was ever a time where Hades was on screen that he didn't have a voice. Is Eartha Kitt still alive? Does anyone know? Like, morbid, but I honestly don't know. Eartha Kitt. I believe she was the voice actress for Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. No, she's not alive? Oh, I didn't think so. Because, like, I'm 99% sure if they did, like, Emperor's New Groove, she would absolutely come back and do her voice for the game. Because she did Yzma in, I think, every single one of Yzma's appearances. Even for the TV show, which generally when they change to cartoon, when animated movies get TV shows, 99% of the voice actors skip out on it. I believe she was the only one from the movie that came back. Because I definitely don't think Patrick Warburton came back for Kronk for the TV show. I don't think so. Pacho was absolutely not John Goodman, and I don't think Cusco was David Spade for the TV show. But there's no way they could get anyone to replace Eartha Kitt as Yzma, and I'm sure she did it for the TV show. And it's just like in my head, if they ever put that world in this game, she absolutely would have done it. So it does suck that she passed, but I had a feeling. I just wasn't sure. It's been a long time since I thought about it. Yeah, well, I mean, I know someone's probably gonna be like, actually, I'm looking it up right now, and Yzma was not voiced by Eartha Kitt in the TV show. In which case, holy shit, wow. There are voice doubles capable of anything in that case, because she has such a specific voice. Yeah. No, she was? Alright, I thought so. But yeah, Emperor's New Groove is like my favorite Disney movie. It's the one I can watch at any time, any day, and I just laugh at every single joke, every single time. It's fucking amazing. I love that movie so much. When I was in film, one of the first things they asked us was like to introduce ourselves and tell everybody like what our favorite film is.
Pirates kidnapped my swan.
I was like, do animated movies count? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, okay, Emperor's New Groove.
And I'll never be able to find her.
Then she's long gone. The Black Pearl is nigh uncatchable. Best find yourself another girl, mate.
You? What are you doing about the Interceptor? She's off limits to civilians.
Ah, fortunate that I'm going to commandeer her then. She'll make a fine pirate ship.
A pirate?
I mean, nothing gets better than Emperor's New Groove. Ha! Boom, baby!
Jack Sparrow, if you please.
Take me with you. Help me hunt down the Black Pearl and save Miss Swan. I got you out of that jail.
Elizabeth Swan, there we go.
Do this, and your debt's repaid.
You'll have to win fair lady's heart alone, mate. I see no profit in it for me.
Come on, Captain.
Are you sure you can sail her? All on your own?
You've a point there.
I mean, hell, even if Will, Jack, Sora, Donald, and Goofy take up position, I don't think 5 people are enough to operate a ship.
Captain Sparrow.
I'm Sora. This is Donald and Goofy.
I'm Will Turner.
That will be short for William, I imagine. No
Good
doubt
gosh.
named for your father, eh?
Do they have, like...
Well then, Mr. Turner, you get us ready to make way. I have some effects to liberate.
Aye, aye. But hurry!
Naturally.
They've said that already like 3 times. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Of course
Good
not.
gosh, they do say it a lot.
What do you make of this will?
I don't know. We just met him.
I think my luck's about to change.
Even with Final Fantasy Magic, what can't really happen? I wasn't sure what I was saying when you put up that note. Stop throwing knives, man. Chill out. Oh yeah, true. Okay, yeah, you're right. Like I don't believe it's possible. But I mean, it's a video game. Like I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Like I saw a video in my recommendeds on YouTube that was basically like real life doctors react to House. You know, House, that medical drama that aired like a few years back. A few years, actually, it's been much longer than that. But House. And I saw that video, and the only thing I could say was, this is a stupid video and no one should watch it. Because it's just it's no doubt one of those things where the doctors are watching the show, and whenever they do an operation or someone says something, they're like, that's wrong. And I'm like, it's a fucking TV show. Like, jeez. I doubt that House build, like, we have, like, the most accurately portrayed, like, operations ever seen on any TV show. They definitely never said that. No one ever did. I mean, the premise of House is that he's such a good diagnostic, but he's also a drug addict, and he's never fired for that. Never fired for it. Like, that right there is super unrealistic. So, just people being like, oh, but it's so dumb. I hate that kind of stuff.
You can release me. You have your trinket. I'm of no further value to you.
It's pretty cool that they put this full moment in the game, because I have very limited knowledge of the original Pirates, but I do remember this scene.
Delivered in a stone chest to Cortez himself.
I hardly believe in ghost stories anymore, Captain Barbosa.
That's exactly what I thought. Buried on an island of dead, what cannot be found except for those who know where it is. Find it we did. There be the chest. Inside be the gold. And we took 'em all. We spent 'em and traded 'em and fritted 'em away on drink and food and pleasurable company. The more we gave 'em away, the more we came to realize the drink would not satisfy, and food turned to ash in our mouths. We are cursed men, Miss Turner. Compelled by greed we were, but now we are consumed by it.
How very sad for you.
There is one way we can end our curse. All the scattered pieces of the Aztec gold must be gathered and restored to the stone chest. And the blood of every soul who touched a piece of the treasure must be repaid. Miss Turner, for 10 years we've searched every league of these waters, every town and village, preying on sailors and settlers alike. 881 pieces we found, but despaired of ever finding the last. All those years, you've been safe in your bed, reading your pirate stories, dreaming of adventures in the high seas. We've endured torments worse than death itself.
The crazy thing about this is they don't even need to kill her.
Now, thanks
Like, is that a plot hole?
we have the final piece.
Because they make it sound like they have to kill her. They make it sound like they have to kill Will when they find out that he's actually the one. And yet, the curse is lifted by Will, like, pricking his finger and then dropping his coin in there. So it's like,
And the blood that's to be repaid?
I don't get it.
Why there no sense to be killing you. Yet.
Because they need blood of everyone who's touched the
You see,
oh, here we go. That's the part.
moonlight shows us for what we really are. We are not among the living, and so we cannot die. But neither are we dead. I've suffered too long. You'd best start believing in ghost stories.
Because now you're in one.
Miss Turner. For you see, tonight, you're in one.
There should be nothing on this ship, right? Yeah, okay, there shouldn't be, because you don't actually get to... There's a point in the game where this ship is destroyed, so there's no way that they could put anything on it that you don't already have. That just wouldn't be right. We've gone far past the days of games with missable content. At least I would like to think so. Are these new? I think so. 3 strength, 2 magic, 3 strength. I don't know if I have those for Donald and Goofy. Oh, this one already has 3 strength, so there's no point. But I'll at least buy the one for Donald. Jeez, I have like nothing. I really should start like picking up or synthesizing or something, more equipment, because I have nothing. Oh yeah, that's true. But at least in Xenoblade it does telegraph like, hey, you might want to knock out these things, you know, at some point, you know, with the clocks, which is also really ingenious. But yeah, I mean, it's like I'm thinking more of along the lines of, here we go, bluff. Oh, it didn't even let me finish. I always think the end of that move is funny. Because they close the chest back up and Sora and Jack give each other this look before running away and the chest explodes. Because of course it does. Final Fantasy 7, no, yeah, Final Fantasy 7 is a good example. There's so much missable shit in that game. There's a GameFAQs guide that I followed because there's so much missable shit in Final Fantasy 7. And even then I didn't get everything because some of the things are just stupid. Like, there's a materia in that game called the enemy skill materia, where if you have it equipped on one of your characters, when they get hit by a certain enemy's specific move, there's a chance they can learn that move and add it to the enemy skill materia. The only way to master the enemy skill materia is get hit by, I think, like 30 different enemy moves and have it all register into the materia, and that's the only way to master it. There's, I think, 1, maybe 2 moves that are used only by bosses at a certain point in the game. And so if you kill the boss without getting its move, you can never master that materia. Because there's no other way to find them. And it's nuts. And that's just one example. There's like, Barrett, I think his final weapon is missable. I think a few other characters, certain limit breaks are missable. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we get it, Jack. All he wants is his boat. Yeah, it's a pretty big aw dang. Oh, guard the ship? Sure. That's exactly what you tell people when you're giving them a shit job. Only the best people can accomplish this job. You think? Pete, why are you here? Pete, you need to get out of the Kingdom Hearts game. It's not good. Stop it. So, Pete, what would be funnier? Your Chibi Peter wearing Disney Pete's clothes, or Disney Pete wearing your Peter's clothes? So it's like either Pete in the Kingdom Hearts outfit, or Pete, Big Dog Pete, in the green button-up shirt.
Save for this. And now, the blood will be repaid to free us from this curse forever.
Yeah, evil Pete with the button-up would be kind of funny. Would be very funny, actually.
Let's go! Sora! I can do this! Yeah!
Gosh, I love Chicken Little. I also really like that in this game, like the summons, you can go across. I think you can go across boundaries with them. Let me check first before I continue saying what I'm saying. Yeah, you can. In Kingdom Hearts 1, you couldn't do that. If you summoned, it would not allow you to go past a boundary.
We'll hold them off. Give us a sign when
Because it would still count as combat as active,
We'll light the signal fire.
which is weird. Yeah, have a good food time. I don't know what you're eating, but enjoy it. Dragging these pirates in like that is great. I also really like how much EXP the pirates give you. It's great. It's really weird that because these enemies don't actually count as like heartless or anything, like the game doesn't tell you how many you defeat, and it also doesn't keep track of how many times you respond to their reaction commands, which is odd. But whatever. They give a lot of EXP, and that's all that matters. Oh, he's dead. He's a skeleton now, you know? That's how it happened.
And now, the blood will be repaid to free us from this curse forever.
No, not yet. We wait for the opportunity.
What the hell?
When it's of greatest profit to you?
May I ask you something?
Why is this cutscene in 60
Any
frames?
reason not to trust me? Stay here and try not to do anything stupid.
My eyes are freaking me out. Why is this cutscene in 60 frames?
Begun by blood undone.
So much for that. Nice try, though. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I'm really confused. I was looking down at my phone, I looked back up at the TV, and, like, Will started running away, and it just... It's very clearly 60.
I don't understand. What's going on?
Who brought this wench to us?
She said her name was Turner. Come on. Why isn't it working? You need more blood.
Do you need more blood? Yeah, that's the answer.
Hurry.
You there! The medallion! After them, you ingrates!
I'm really confused as to why that cutscene was in 60 frames. My brain hurts. I mean, I know the entire game should be in 60, and I guess it does kind of look really smooth, but like for that one specific moment, it was really smooth, and I'm like, that's very strange and unnatural. Like, obviously you can't tell on the stream, because I capture in 30. But like, good gosh, that was weird. Ah, these motherfuckers again.
Give me strength. Hold it. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Right, there we go. It's funny because the same thing actually happened to Nico B. I think when he was playing Kingdom Hearts 1.